Hi, this is Tshifhiwa Tshivhengwa, the CEO of Tourism Business Council of South Africa, and this is my monthly message for the month of July. Well, we have reached a half-year mark, and we have been analyzing the tourism arrival figures. The African arrivals are quite important. We've seen many people coming into our country, and the growth is phenomenal from that point of view. However, we do know that some of these numbers need to be disaggregated because not everyone who's coming through is coming here purely for tourism purposes. If you look at Australia, you can see that the entire Australia, New Zealand, they are doing very well, and this is a testament to improved connectivity and more flights that are going to that particular destinations, especially the direct flights. Look at the US, you can see that it's doing well, although we're starting to see the signs of a little bit of stagnation. We can see that there are certain markets that are very concerning. I looked at the Asian markets, which include China and India and many other countries. The numbers there really need to improve, and especially the fact that we have introduced the Trusted to Operator scheme. I think that we still need to do a whole lot more work in that particular market to make sure that we improve the numbers. If you look at the domestic travel, although we had many holidays, it didn't translate, from revenue point of view to what we're expecting. And when you look at, especially the inland resorts, you can see that the numbers are not where we would want them to be. So we need to, have a proper campaign for people to travel across the country. So when we look at the TOMSA figures, half-year mark, we are on the mark in terms of our forecast that we did last year, December, when we did the budgets. So we can see that what we forecasted and what we're collecting, it's on par. We recently announced that we will be funding Durban Direct to get as many airlines to fly directly into Durban as part of the revitalization of eThekwini and Durban. And there will be a few other projects that may come in line from safety and security in Durban. And also, places like PE, where we've already approved, but we're looking at various projects that will make a difference. And of course, if you look at the Numbi Gate area, we've been working there for quite a number of years to make sure that the area is safe. In addition to that, we have a whole lot more new levy collectors that have joined. We've seen that the campaigns that we've been running are going on very well, and we're getting a lot of bed and breakfast and medium-sized and small businesses coming into the fold, which bodes well for the future levy collection. So the levy collection is going very well. We should be able to collect over 200 million rand, or just under 200 million rand by the end of the year, which will be phenomenal. There has been a number of hotel groups that are both local and international that have been talking about South Africa in a positive way in terms of investment and putting up new properties or scooping up the properties that are available. And that's a very positive sign because when these hotels and these international brands comes into the country, they have a network of customers across the world that follow that particular brand. And we can safely say that it's a stamp of confidence for the destination, and investment is always a great thing. There are resorts that are being built in KZN that will go a long way in revitalizing that area. But we also need to look at secondary cities, especially if we focus on the MICE industry, so that in those secondary cities, we're able to have facilities to cater for all these meetings that may be coming through NGOs, that may be coming through government and private sector. So very important that we continue to see this trend, and it's a good thing for the country. It's a stamp of approval. So in the policy space, there are some developments. We have been looking at the civil aviation policy that was issued by the Department of Transport, really speaking to the direction that the department wants to take in terms of civil aviation. We are working with our airline associations to look into that bill or the policy to make sure that it doesn't hamper air access, especially direct connection from India, direct connection from China into South Africa is very important. So we are looking at that. There are also other policies. We are looking at the tourism white paper, especially when it comes to the issues of short-term rental. We have held meetings to really consolidate our position as an industry. But there are other issues that we'll be looking at, from the white paper point of view to make sure that, we are all aligned. We also have to, put more acceleration in terms of NPTR. We have been talking about this for quite a number of years. We need to solve it, and we need to solve it once and for all, because it has been a barrier to the tour operators. This issue has been a pain, and we're going to have to look at it differently and put some resources to make sure that we're able to resolve the matter. So we're a few weeks away to the Tourism Leadership Conference, which will be in Sun City. We're going to do this year slightly different. Day one, we're going to start midday, where we're going to have a workshop as we plan it on marketing, together with our colleagues at South African Tourism, to work on something that will be exciting and that will be informative on that half day, on day one. For those that wants to attend the conference, please visit our website. It's the TBCSA.travel. There is a link there where you can register, and you will see the program at glance. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a conference not to be missed.